Hey everyone, Jason here, digital marketing consultant, and in this sales funnel build guide, you're going to learn how to transform your blog and website into a lead generation machine, how your website and your sales funnel should talk to each other, and why you still need both to be successful with your digital marketing efforts. Timestamp table of contents in the description, along with some other helpful links I'll be referencing throughout this sales funnel build guide. Now, before we dive into how to 3x your conversions on your blog and your website, there are 3 foundational keys to success when it comes to optimizing and generating leads from your site. The very first key to success is knowing your customer. If you don't already have an ideal customer avatar, then this is the very first thing you should do before you make any changes to your homepage. I talked to a lot of entrepreneurs who've changed their homepage 5 or 6 times just looking at what they could be doing without using data to back it up. So if you don't already have your ideal customer profile, or you don't already have data that tells you your homepage or your blog isn't working, then don't make any changes until you follow key to success number 2, which is installing Google Analytics. Google Analytics, it will take some time to collect the data, but after a few months, you're going to have all the information you need to make those changes. So when you're looking at your homepage and you go, hey, wouldn't it be cool if fill in the blank with super time-consuming, expensive change, you'll know whether or not that will actually contribute to your bottom line. Now, the third key to success when it comes to optimizing your blog and site for conversions is remembering that your website is not about you. Your website is about your customer. So with that, we're ready for the 4 steps of 3xing your conversions. And the very first step is the 2 big questions. There are only 2 questions your homepage needs to answer. I'll talk about your blog in a little bit here. The first question is, who the heck are you? And the second question is, what can you do for me? That's all your homepage needs to answer for whoever's visiting your site. You don't need to go into a long story of your personal journey. You don't need to talk about the 21 different offers or all the wonderful things you've done in the past. You just need to be short and sweet. Here's who I am, and a little bit of a credibility builder, and then go straight into, here's how I can help you. Now, there's 2 ways you can answer that second question, which is going to be step number 2 here, and that is the 1x. So we gotta start somewhere. We gotta start at 1, actually starting to generate some leads for you. So when it comes to your homepage, you either want to be providing an opt-in offer to collect their name and email or phone number, or you want to be providing content for them to learn more. So your opt-in offer, of course, is to build your email list, then you follow up with them via email. Your content is there to build authority and rapport with new visitors. Of course, it will help if you have Google Analytics installed and you know where your traffic is coming from. You'll know how much people already know about you. So if they're coming from your YouTube channel or your Instagram account, and you know people have been following you for a while, then you don't have to spend as much time talking about who you are and why you should be listened to. You can go straight into, hey, check out this cool offer that I have for you, or hey, check out this cool content. What's very important here, and this is why this diagram is so key, is you'll notice that all of these social platforms come before your website, not after. So once someone's on your homepage, you want to direct them to other places on your site, not direct them back to Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, or Pinterest, wherever they came from. All of those social platforms are designed to get people to your platform. Once they're on your platform, it's your job to either filter them into your content or filter them into one of your email lists and follow-up sequences. So for 1x, what you want to do is eliminate everything on your homepage except for engage with your content or enter your name and email for a free offer. So that's all you have to do for step number 1. We'll eliminate all the other links. You just need one of those 2 call to action. Of course, with the blog, you can have multiple posts, but if you're doing something like podcasting or you're doing YouTube, put those things on your site. It's very important that everything is on your site. Once they hit the homepage, they stay on your site as long as possible. Now, step number 3 here to 2x is actually creating multiple offers. And so what I want you to think of your homepage and your site is the very top of the funnel where you're trying to filter people down into what they're looking for. So think of it as a pool, right? You walk up to the pool and there are a bunch of lanes. You can choose which lane you want to jump into, right? Well, you want to view your homepage as the same way for your website visitors. Do they want to go in lane 1, lane 2, or lane 3? There's no way you know which one they want, but if you give them options, they'll be able to choose. So as you can see with this diagram, instead of just making one offer right below the fold, you're going to actually make 3 different offers. So let's say one offer is about how to grow a YouTube channel. The next offer is how to build a membership website. And the third one is how to be more productive with your time. Those are all very distinct things. And based upon what the user is looking for, they'll click on one of those and then they'll be driven to a individual landing page. Now, something that's really important here, you'll notice that after all of these landing pages and the individual opt-in offers, we still give them the same email sequence because you want to test what offers you should be making. After a month or two, I could find that, hey, you know what? Nobody cares about growing their YouTube channel. I should take that offer away and put in something about sales funnels. And then sales funnels starts to work, and you'll see in 3x why this is so important. But needless to say, it's really important that with your homepage offers, you make 2 to 4 max. And then what you can actually do is using Google Analytics or using your WordPress plugin is you can make sure that instead of showing all of your recent blog posts, you show the recent blog posts from a particular category or the most popular blog posts from a particular category. That way you don't have just your recent blog posts showing up on your homepage. You're putting separate categories so it's easy for people to filter out and find the information they are looking for. So the key with 2xing your conversions here is allowing people to segment themselves. Now, once you've done all of this hard work, you're actually done trying to optimize your website. You need Google Analytics to start collecting that sweet data, and you're probably tired at this point because it's a lot of work to set up multiple offers and multiple landing pages. So with that, what you're actually ready to do is 3x is all about what's happening inside your email sequence. So not until this point do you start actually creating separate email sequences for each opt-in offer. Now, what's really cool here is you're only going to be doing this after you've waited and you have people opting into your list for that offer. Like I talked about in the previous step, if nobody's asking for my lead magnet on how to grow a YouTube channel, then I'm not gonna offer that free PDF guide anymore. I'll switch it out for a free PDF guide on how to build a sales funnel. And maybe I find out that people really care about what it takes to build a membership website. Great. Then in 3x, I'll segment out those people. Instead of putting them into the email list that everybody goes to, I'll create a new one and then I'll give them a separate specialized email sequence that's just about memberships. But it's very important that we do this only after we know there are a bunch of people going in and talking about memberships. Otherwise, you're going to spend a lot of time writing email sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then maybe only 2 people show up to one of your email sequences, and wow, you just invested a lot of time when you didn't actually need to. Now, on the blog level, you'll actually be doing the same thing. Each blog post will drive traffic to another blog post if they're not ready to opt into your email list, or they'll drive traffic to one of your specific landing pages. And that's all there is to it to 3xing your conversion rates on your website and blog. So this is really important because your website is a filtering mechanism for all of your sales funnels. When it comes to sales funnels, they're designed to have essentially one offer and then drive people through a sequence. But if you don't know what offer that should be, that's where your website comes in. It allows you to filter and test out different offers without doing paid traffic, trying to drive traffic to landing page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and figure out which one works. Just use your homepage and your website that's hopefully already getting some traffic to test out different offers. And that's everything you need to know to 3x your conversions on your website and blog. So if you got some value out of this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Before you go, a quick pro tip. Here's how you can use Google Analytics to figure out which one of those landing pages is working. So you can go into your Google Analytics account. Remember, there's a link in the description to how to set all this up, but you'll go to behavior and you'll click on behavior flow and you'll get a diagram that looks something like this, and it will show you from your homepage where people are clicking and what they're doing. So you'll actually be able to see right here inside of analytics which blog posts people care most about, and you'll be able to see which offers and landing pages people care most about and are actually opting into. So if you have any questions about optimizing your website and blog for conversions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section below. I still read and reply to every single one, and subscribe for more in-depth sales funnels, tactics, and strategies just like the ones covered in this video. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and as always, keep building the business you love.